don't want to have to do an hour of cardio. You want to do 4 minutes or less if possible. It's like your girlfriend. She wants to do 4 minutes or less in the bedroom. Get this over with. You want me to put my mouth where? For how long? It better be over in 5 minutes tops. Coach Greg, and I just got done arguing with a client. HIIT versus LISS cardio. What is better for fat loss, for burning calories, for being ripped? What's better? I said I'm going to make a video. I'm going to end it right now, here and now, for the freaking end of time. No more stupid debates. I'm right 100% for sure. I would bet the lives of every freaking person on this planet that I'm right against 1 cent. I'm more sure of this than I am a guy. There's more chance I'm female than I'm wrong on this one. Pay attention, listen up, and stop listening to all the stupid myths and BS on the internet. This is so stupid. Okay, he told me that most people think that in 20 minutes of HIIT cardio, you can burn more calories and get leaner than if you were to do an hour of steady state cardio. He was sure of it. He's not anymore because he's like, obviously I've explained this. He's sure. He's like, you gotta do, everyone thinks it. Are you really that dumb, you guys? Is anybody watching this? Do you really think that in 20 minutes of HIIT cardio, high intensity interval training, like you're going nuts, I'm sprinting for a minute, then you walk for 4 minutes, and then you go all out for say 30 seconds or a minute, whatever. And you do that, and you go back and forth, crazy hard, and then you go easy, crazy hard, and you go easy back and forth. And you do that for 15 or 20 minutes.
This is what HIIT cardio looks like. All right.
I mean, V Shred said it, but he's a freaking moron if you watched any of the videos I've done on him. He's 9.9 Richter scale, good looking. But do normal people with normal intelligence levels, you know, normal, within 2 standard deviations of the mean, IQ level 70 plus, say. There's no way you could be this dumb. Come on now. Let's analyze this. 20 minutes of HIIT cardio.
After you do that, you then recover a little bit, and then you do it again. Okay? HIIT cardio, fun stuff.
You go all out for a minute, and then you walk to rest from going all out. That's how you do HIIT cardio. Then you go all out, and say you do 5 sets of that in 20 minutes. How much distance do you think you freaking traveled? Let's go crazy. You did 2 miles. That's pretty good. Because 2 miles in 20 minutes, that's like a 10-minute mile. You're only sprinting for 4 or 5 of those minutes, and the rest of the time you're walking, because that's how you do HIIT cardio, back and forth. You go really hard, then you rest. 2 miles. Let's go insane. 3 miles. There's probably a few people in the world that could do that. You know, run a sub 7-minute mile, 6.5-minute mile, while only running for a minute out of it and then walking. A few world-class athletes could do that. 3 miles in 20 minutes. Versus steady state, low intensity cardio. Let's say you walk 4 miles in an hour. You know, you're a good clip. You're just walking though. Steady state. Heart rate 120. That's my feet. 4 miles burns more calories than 3 miles. I already am right. Already I am right. 4 miles an hour walking is going to burn more calories than sprint walk 3 miles. You covered more distance. Calories is measured by how much work you did. You do more work, you put out more wattage, more METs, whatever you want to think about it, by traveling farther. If you go 4 miles, you require more energy than going 3 miles. Is that hard to understand? How much you weigh, 200 pounds, carried a certain distance, requires a certain amount of horsepower, whatever you want to think. If you go 3 miles, it's less calories than 4. Calories is how much energy you get from food that you're eating. You need more energy from food to go 4 miles than 3. It's simple, it's done. I just proved it 100% right there. Oh, no, you didn't, because there's the afterburn. The afterburn. Right, I know, it's stupid, right? So the afterburn might burn 30 calories, roughly. That's what research and science is saying, because somebody came up with this afterburn. Calories that you're burning after the exercise is done to get you back to normal. You just sprinted 100 meters, 400 meter, or you're me on a bicycle. You're just sprinting like crazy. Then the end of the race comes and you're and you can't breathe. You're burning more calories. Your body needs to recover and get back to normal. 30 calories. How long would that take? A couple minutes walking. Whoa! So if you do 20 minutes of HIIT cardio, instead of that, you got that afterburn. Yay! I'll just walk an extra 5 minutes and I'll burn more than those 30 calories. Way more, in fact. So there goes that theory. So we've already disproved the original calories per hour versus 20 minutes. We've also disproved the afterburn. What else is left? Well, let's look. His point was that the amount of calories measured on the treadmill is not accurate. So that's why. Well, if it's not accurate during HIIT, it's not accurate during steady state, it's still comparably inaccurate. If you're on the treadmill and you try, I'm like, dude, just go on the treadmill for 20 freaking minutes and do your HIIT and look how many calories you burn. And the next day, just walk steady state for an hour and compare it. It's like, well, the calories on the treadmill are not accurate. They're equally wrong whether you're doing HIIT or steady state. It just doesn't magically, it's just wrong. You don't burn more calories just than the machine says by just doing HIIT. The fact that I'm sprinting means that I'm burning 3 times more calories than what the machine says I'm burning right now. It says I'm sprinting at 1,000 calories per hour. It's wrong. It's 3,000 because machines are inaccurate. But when I'm walking and it says I'm burning 500 calories per hour walking, well, it's right then. But it's wrong when I'm sprinting. It's saying 1,000, it's 3,000. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is it's driving me insane that people actually think this. I was like, I left 15 voicemail messages to him. No one's that stupid. No one actually thinks this in the world. You know what most of my friends think? I'm like, is this an April Fool's joke is what I was saying. It's not April, it's February. I thought it was a game. I'm being played a game. There's no way that people are this stupid. Apparently they are. This video will end the stupidity. He said, your body gets used to doing regular cardio. It gets used to it. It adapts. And it just doesn't burn as much. It just doesn't burn as much because it's used to it. Okay, so let's analyze how stupid that is. Okay. So when I'm a baby, when I was a little baby and I couldn't walk, I crawled. I gotta stop this pounding of the feet. The dogs don't like. I crawled and eventually I learned to walk. So when I was a baby, when I was 1 year old and I learned to walk, I wasn't used to walking. So I was probably burning 1,000 calories per mile because, I didn't know how to walk yet. I was a baby. Then I became a toddler. Then I became a 5-year-old and then a teenager. At some point here, I got used to walking. I'm 20, I got used to walking. I'm 30 now, I know how to walk. I am, in fact, 44 years old. I know how to walk. I've practiced my whole life. I've walked hundreds and thousands of miles of walking. Do you think I don't burn any calories walking now because I'm freaking used to it? Because I've done it for 34 freaking years, however many years I've done it. Does it make sense? We're used to it now, so we don't burn calories. What? You're used to it? So if you practice something hard enough, you can do it without requiring energy. What? Break the laws of physics? Like you just practice enough and you can just break the laws of physics. Well, how come I can't fly yet? I've been walking for 44 years old. I'm 44 years old and I can't fly. What is wrong with me? I've practiced a lot of walking. I should be able to do so without burning any calories by now. Does that make any sense? No. So, what do? Oh, you're adapting. You don't burn any calories. So you do HIIT. And what, your body just, oh my God, we have to go faster now. We have to burn 5 times more calories doing the same freaking work. I mean, come on, seriously. Does that make any sense at all? No, it makes 0 sense. And guess what you do during HIIT? You walk, just like steady state, and then you sprint for 30 seconds, maybe a minute. So let's just pretend, make believe, because we are all 5 years old at heart. We love make believe. We're walking and we're burning less calories because we're adapted, because we've practiced walking. So now we do so without burning calories because we broke laws of physics. Now we run and we burn way more calories and we need way more energy to do the same amount of work than you would need to do normally because you're not adapted. Because heaven forbid, we haven't ran our whole lives. Not like I used to do triathlons, not like I haven't run hundreds and thousands of miles in my lifetime. Apply this to anything. Bike riding, you don't think I've gone hard on my bike a lot? You don't think I've adapted to that too? I've gone slow bike riding, hard bike, I've adapted to everything. But let's forget that. Let's just assume that doesn't exist. Man, let's just pretend, make believe. So we're sprinting and we burn more calories. It's only for 30 seconds to a minute, followed by a slow period where we're walking again that we're adapted to. So we're only really sprinting in the 20 minutes. What, 5 of those minutes are like hard and advanced where we're magically burning all these extra calories? You think that's enough to burn more calories than steady state for an hour? No. Do you see how stupid every single person that says that HIIT is the secret to being lean and that's how you get ripped and the afterburn and you can do 12 minutes a day. You don't need to do 2 hours of cardio. It's all BS to sell you programs because they want to make money and they want to trick you and they're really good looking. They're 9 on 10 good looking. If I say this and I'm really good looking and I go against all science, I can in fact make you believe me. I am so good looking that you put all logic aside and believe me, you're in a period of suspense, make believe. I don't know the term. It's like you're watching a movie and it's about Superman and Batman, and for that hour or two during the movie theaters, you actually believe there's a Superman on the screen that's doing stuff. In the real world, it's not happening. It's a period of disbelief. So you have the really good-looking guy with the perfect jawline or the girl with the beautiful makeup, and they tell you stuff and they say HIIT cardio is going to burn more calories, and you believe it because you don't want to have to do an hour of cardio. You want to do 4 minutes or less if possible. It's like your girlfriend. She wants to do 4 minutes or less in the bedroom. Get this over with. You want me to put my mouth where? For how long? It better be over in 5 minutes tops. No one wants to do that for an hour. Nobody. Same as cardio. That's why people want to believe it, because they hate it. They also want to believe that you can eat whatever you want and get ripped. Or that as long as you just eat fat and don't eat carbs, you can get ripped. Because the laws of thermodynamics don't apply anymore. Because they just don't, because I'm so freaking good looking and I told you that they don't. And you're 5 years old still. We're all 5-year-olds at heart. I'm actually advanced. I'm a 6-year-old in here. In here, I'm 6 years old. I just look bigger and older. But I'm 6. And when I was 6, I played make-believe games. I pretended I was a doctor. I pretended I was a cashier. And I would ring in the money and stuff like that. It was fun. I was a banker. I wanted to be the guy in charge of the bank for the Monopoly because I was good at math and the paper money. You play games and you pretend. We get older and we like to pretend and we play make-believe games with YouTubers. And they tell us stupid things and we actually believe it. We believe it and we follow these myths and we actually buy programs from these people. I am the bearer of bad news. Don't freaking shoot the messenger. I am the messenger telling you these people are stupid, lying idiots. They're either so stupid that they believe it themselves, or they're so good at acting and liars and so good looking and they can trick you, and they're smart because they're freaking fooling you into giving you their money. That's the bottom line.
Go Stone Cold Simpson.
Because not Stone Cold, Coach Greg said so. Subscribe, click the bell button. That ends it. HIIT versus LISS. LISS beats out HIIT cardio. You want to get ripped, you need to put in some time. HIIT cardio is going to freaking cause you to overtrain. It's for Olympic level athletes. It's for high level supreme being athletes, high performance athletes. Not just, I want to look aesthetic, I want abs. No, you don't need to do HIIT cardio, and it's not going to be the be-all, end-all, and it's not the secret to being lean year-round. The secret to being lean year-round is not eating in a surplus. Get into a calorie deficit, lose the weight, get to the weight you want, then eat at maintenance. That's the real secret. Putting the fork down and not eating. Doing enough cardio to create a calorie deficit so that you're burning fat. That's it. Sorry, it's not a way to just suspend your beliefs and just go against all laws of physics and believe the really good-looking people on YouTube. Sorry. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro on Instagram. Get me more subs. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Blooping up videos. I almost forgot about the bloops. One over here, one over there. Watch them. And until next time, I am out. I'm out. I'm not really out. I'm not out. I'm doing more videos. Until next time.